Rugby World Cup winner Lawrence Dallaglio has offered a brutally honest take on Rassie Erasmus, praising his intellect but not shying away from calling out his controversial coaching style. Speaking on the Stick to Football podcast, the former England number 8 didn't hold back when discussing the man who has transformed the Springboks into rugby's most dominant force. "Yeah, he's a bit naughty, but no one challenges him," Dallaglio said. "He's naughty, he's quite provocative." Erasmus has been at the heart of numerous rugby controversies, from his infamous referee rants to his unconventional tactics. Yet, despite his antics, even his critics acknowledge his genius. "He's also quite clever, he's coming up with different things," Dallaglio admitted, recognizing Erasmus's ability to redefine the game with his innovations. But his coaching style isn't just about tactical brilliance, it's also about ruthlessness. Dallaglio pointed to the moment Erasmus brutally axed Manny Libbok during the World Cup after a missed kick, immediately replacing him with Handré Pollard, who then took over as the starting fly half for the remainder of the tournament. His fly half missed a kick in the World Cup and he went "off you come" and brought on Handré Pollard, who ended up staying in the team for the rest of the tournament. You've got to make the big calls. Erasmus's style has earned him as many enemies as admirers, but there's no denying his ability to win at all costs. Dallaglio didn't stop at Erasmus, he also weighed in on the South African rugby culture, labeling the Springboks as the most brutal force in the sport. When asked who was nastier between the All Blacks and the Springboks, he didn't hesitate. "The South Africans, they're the biggest, hardest people you've ever seen in your life. I turned up on an airplane, I was 20 years old and flew to South Africa to play on tour with England. I got off the airplane and went, I need to eat more. I've never seen people so big." South Africa's physical dominance has long been a cornerstone of their success, and their reputation as rugby's most feared team only grew after back-to-back World Cup triumphs in 2019 and 2023. Beyond the raw power and intensity, Dallaglio acknowledged the emotional weight of South African rugby. He singled out Siya Kolisi, the Boks' first ever black captain, as a transformative figure both on and off the field. "Because of apartheid, no one went to South Africa. When that changed, if you'd said to me there would have been a man of colour captaining South Africa in Siya Kolisi, I would have gone, absolutely no way." Kolisi's rise has been nothing short of inspirational, symbolising a new era for South African rugby, while carrying the expectations of an entire nation on his shoulders. If you're South African and you're representing your country, the whole country is watching. That's a big pressure. Dallaglio's take on Erasmus and South African rugby is as divisive as the man himself. Some see Erasmus as a tactical genius, others as a provocateur who pushes boundaries too far. But there's no denying his influence, whether through his unorthodox coaching, his brutal decision-making, or his relentless pursuit of victory. Is Erasmus a mastermind or a menace? Are the Springboks simply the best, or do they blur the line between dominance and brutality? Let us know your thoughts. Is Rassie's coaching style an example of rugby at its best, or is he taking things too far? Drop your comments below.